People of the internet, we are back for part 2 of Is Tom Segura a Serial Killer? Now, before we just brushed over some of the things. We found out that Tom has a fascination for murder. He knows how he would kill people. Now we need to go back to where it all started from, or at least the first signs. Now we're going to go investigate the infamous murder speech. We kind of heard about it a little bit, but now we're going to take a little deep dive in here to see where this joy of murder comes from. So let's not wait any longer. Hold on. Here we go. There we go.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Yeah.
We're sexually attracted to people with dark personality traits. Evidence suggests that men and women are sexually attracted, at least in the short term, to potential partners displaying psychopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellianism. And the trait that had the most effect on attraction was psychopathy. In some cases, a man's physical attractiveness to women was increased when he was described as self-interested, manipulative, and insensitive. And physical attractiveness is often automatically associated with a host of other positive traits, what psychologists call the halo effect. When we perceive somebody as physically attractive, we automatically assume that they're also kinder, smarter, and more confident. Combining physical attractiveness with confidence and humour is even more effective. And it appears that people with more exploitative personalities are more successful at this as well.
There you go. That's why I'm attracted to you. Which leads me to this email I received a while back. Hi, Christina. I think Tom has Asperger's. I think that because Tom and I are very similar and I have Asperger's. Yes, that's a form of autism. It's also hereditary and very important to be diagnosed early. That being said, it might also help Tom understand himself better. All I ask is that you take me seriously and look into it. I'm not going to link anything. Anyway, do your own research, I implore you. This is because you're laughing at the stuff that's violent.
That's crazy, right? His wife, they just described all these crazy psychopath men, and his wife was like, that's you. I'm just saying, the wife knows. I think Tom and Christina have since, they don't hook up anymore. Christina's not about that anymore. But she knows he's a psychopath, which is okay.
The man getting his legs crushed video. And this gentleman says you might have a mild Asperger's.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that guy knows what the fuck he's talking about.
He has Asperger's, so he's diagnosing you.
Because I laughed at a video?
Just something to consider.
Okay. I'll talk to my doctor about it. Hey, doc. A guy sent in an email.
Yeah.
Okay. You think I'm Asperger's?
No, not at all.
I know somebody we both know a couple people.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's a few people. No, I don't think you're Asperger's. I do think you enjoy... I think there's a little bit of unchecked cruelty and anger in you that society hasn't squashed, and you like to watch it. Like you.
Do you see that? Isn't that how they describe serial killers though? Like, like when you're a kid, you hurt animals. We need to find out if Tom hurt any animals. This could put a little, a little progress into this whole investigation. But the thing is she notices there's something evil inside of him. Something evil. Something that would, possibly kill. I don't know. This is all alleged stuff, right? And I'm not leaning towards Tom being a serial killer. But if I had to put my money on something,
You've tapped into the darkness inside of you. You look like you're going to kill me right now.
No, I was listening.
I mean, I just think that you enjoy the dark side of the Force a little in yourself, and you're not ashamed of it.
That's true.
And I don't know if that's a fault. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't think so.
Because I enjoy these, and these are pretty fucking dark.
Yeah. I remember I gave a speech when I was in high school that if somebody is bothersome to you, you can just kill them. And it.
Run that back? Run that back? If someone is bothersome, are we looking at Dexter, dog? We're looking like a Dexter, but not for like, for the good of the Miami-Dade County Police Department, but for like the good of Tom. He's got an urge. Does he have an it's alleged urge. But does he have an urge? This is crazy. And the thing, he just looks at everybody with cold eyes, dead eyes, like, and you're like, what? Tom. Are you there, Tom? Tom. There's something in him. Allegedly.
It was in the speech contest, and I got to the finals.
Oh, wow.
And then when I gave the speech at the finals, it was in front of a lot of people, and there was a little more eyeballs kind of looking around.
Yeah.
I still have that speech.
Why don't you read it?
I should grab it. Yeah.
Please. I'm curious to hear. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. It was like straight up, you should just murder people all the time.
And did you give like a good argument? What was your
I was just like, when people are, the gist of it was basically, if I was 15 or 16, yeah, I basically said, people always complain about this person and that person. This person makes me feel badly. This person's in the way. This person is stopping me from getting a promotion. I go, you could just kill them, And then I just gave there's so many different ways you can kill people.
Right.
So I just started talking about, you could poison people, stab them, shoot them, hit them with a car, beat them with a pipe, tie something to them, drown 'em. Like I just gave all
It was for like public speaking class.
It was a public speaking class, yeah. Yeah.
And that's funny. I mean, that's a good. And how long was the speech?
I don't know.
Like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah. So you were.
What I was amazed with was like the first teacher that saw me give it in that first class was laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was supposed to pick, I think, maybe one or two people to go to the next round. And then when he told me, he was like, you're definitely, I was like, really? And then he was like, yeah. So then I went to the next round and did it. And then they're like, you're in the finals now. And the finals was in front of the entire school, all the teachers, everybody. And the kid in front of us, the kid who went in front of me was I was a sophomore. He was a senior, and he explained what E equals MC squared means.
Oh.
Right? So he's like, E equals MC squared is
Yeah.
often thought, like, what does that actually mean? I still remember his name was Josh Robinson. He gave that speech, and then they were like, okay, and he explains it. And I got up there and I go, wasn't Josh's speech boring?
Good.
No, I'd like to point something out, right? When you think, like, there's all the tough guys out there that, when they get mad, they're like, I'll kill you, and people would think, like, oh, the tough guy, he'd do something. But it's not the tough guys. It's the quiet ones like Tom. Tom's the kind of guy, allegedly, that would go out on a snowy day, whack somebody, then show up for the Christmas dinner party. He just keeps a single strand of hair and puts it in plastic, and puts it in a box, and puts that in his air conditioning unit. I'm telling you, it's always the quiet ones you don't suspect.
Yeah.
And then I was like, here's my speech.
Yeah.
You
That's
guys are all
awesome.
lucky to be alive.
Wow, a young Tom Segura, he's spreading his creative wings. Like,
Yeah.
who knew that would be the foundation for your comedy, basically, which is like, oh, everyone sucks. I'm normal. I wish I could kill everyone.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's so interesting. And now we got full circle because that's what I was saying. Like, you enjoy that part of your mind
Yeah.
that society puts a chokehold on and doesn't let you act out on. That's the whole part of being socialized, is that you don't say or do things like
Right,
that.
right.
You're not.
No.
Do we trust the words from the wife? Do we trust those words? I mean, she's saying that there's a part of him that likes to kill. And even society can't socialize him. It's a little scary. So I just want to check out this clip. The fun side of murder with Tim Dillon. We're just going to We're diving deep here. Let's see what this is all about.
Have your job anymore. People will be like, whoa, 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 what? Like,
Yeah.
well, you have a job, but it's cleaning the toilets.
Yeah.
You're like,
I like the
fuck?
idea of like going to an executive at a company and going like, if your wife goes through with this, because you know what people start doing? They start killing their wives.
Oh, yeah.
These guys
well-
are not going to clean toilets. They're like, we'll make her disappear.
Sign me up. I
Right.
mean, I fucking snap her neck before I do that.
Is this, are we in the Matrix? Did we just hear that he would snap her neck? This is crazy, guys. It's right in front of us. Right in front of us. These things right in front of us.
I'm not going back to cleaning toilets.
No way.
You're not taking my home.
Yeah, no.
I'll kill my wife. Thank you.
There'd be a lot of cool, creative murders, too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of...
That is one of my favorite things. To me, it is.
Does Tim Dillon have like a sunburn? It looks like Tim Dillon went skiing, like the top half of his face, like he had goggles on. Does Tim Dillon ski? I would never picture Tim Dillon skiing. Can we even ski right now? Or when was this? Anyways, I don't know where this. Maybe he went on a holiday. He looks like he has the goggle sunburn.
Funny.
Seeing someone get hit by a train?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But to live with someone for 20 years and then kill them.
And kill them, yeah.
That is a very, because you're using everything you know about them against them.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing to be like, how should I do it? What should I do?
And I think after 20 years, it really is something that the seed was planted and it's just fully, it's blossomed. It's not an impulse, I don't think. I think you're
No.
just kind of like, I gotta fucking kill this motherfucker.
It is a
you know?
slow, methodical.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, and people
Those are the good ones.
will say I'm a sociopath for saying this. It's got to feel good to kill someone.
It does. Oh, I mean, I assume that.
Folks, watch him stumble. Let's run this back. It's just, this is my confession. Right? Did y'all heard that, right? I'm not crazy. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. Are we solving a crime on air? Allegedly?
It's got to feel good to kill someone.
It does.
Did you hear that? One more time.
Good ones.
We'll say I'm a sociopath for saying this. It's got to feel good to kill someone.
It does.
Now watch him backtrack right here. You ready?
Oh, I mean, I assume that it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Tom Segura is baiting us with these videos, right? But listen, I know, I could see, he needs to do something for his career because it sure is tanking at the moment. Especially after that shitty 99-second thing he did. What the fuck was that horse shit? What was it called? Like 69 seconds or whatever that. Oh, Lord. Anyways. Is he being coy and trying to put it out there like, ha, 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 we're going to get some serial killer clips? But really, he's just putting it out there in the open so no one suspects him. And everyone thinks it's ha, ha, joke, joke. I don't know. You're just gonna have to keep watching, man. This is one for the record books, folks.
And I know you've thought about this too.
So many times.
It's got to feel good. And the bond you have with another person when you guys kill a person together
It has to be
amazing.
It does.
Like if you and your buddy kill someone, it's
Did he just come thinking about it? I think look at Tom Segura. There's something going on with this guy, man. He's just so cold and dead, but when you talk about killing, it's like he comes to life. This is bizarre. bizarre to say the least.
Gotta be like you just always have that understanding with someone.
And the cool thing about, look, if you kill someone with a friend,
Right.
you know, you're both, it's the ultimate bond
Yes.
with high stakes because
Yes.
you're both, this is the highest crime.
Right.
We're both fucked. So now two minds are involved in covering it up and keeping it a secret.
Right.
You have to completely have each other's back in that. That's an incredible.
It's a great moment together.
Yeah.
And it's something that I think does grow in significance
Yeah.
instead of diminish.
Yeah.
You know, as you get older, as you think about it. That's why OJ is so happy.
He's thrilled. He's
the
every
most
day. He's like,
well-adjusted guy.
Hello, Twitter world. I got to tell you something. I am just sitting around today thinking, and he's like commenting on fucking the
Because
news.
he got it out of his system.
He did. It really, I think, well, there's a part of everybody, like in everyone is the ability to do this. This
100%.
nonsense that like, it's only for monsters. Everyone has that monster inside of them.
Yes.
It's really whether or not it comes out, you know?
Yeah. And to kill someone.
Did you see that, Lat? I can't. How do I say anything today? It's like watching the Iceman interviews or something. He just sits there. I'm just kind of lost right now. I honestly can't believe I'm seeing this right now. You know, we go throughout our lives, and right before our eyes, things unfold that we never saw before until we look carefully. Here we are.
One, I think, is like, dude, how many people do you think in America have killed gotten away with
Think
it?
about it all the time.
Oh my God.
You think about it when, and here's the thing.
They're just sitting in their cars knowing.
Yeah, they're on vacation with their families, and they're like, man, something like they flash back, man, 1998. That's right, I was here in Florida, and this is where I fucking killed that chick.
Wow.
Like, and then they're like, Dad, you just missed the exit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
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 Like he's just daydreaming about.
You're just at a hotel. She's like, ID and credit card. You're like, yes. Sorry.
Yes, yeah, sorry. I was
Sorry.
I remember I put her in a suitcase. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you see these guys will
Yeah.
put a chick in a suitcase.
Do you think anyone does it once?
Is that something that y'all hear about regularly? Putting chicks in suitcases in Florida, and it happens to be a female. I mean, did you see how he said sometimes you just put them in suitcases, and then he's like, "Oh, those guys that put them, yeah, hey guys that put chicks in suitcases, I know you're everywhere. Just please stand up." I don't know about this.
One time and then I bet a lot of them do it one time and then go, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that don't get caught.
I think most people that have committed murder are one-offs.
One-offs.
It's something that, look, this rage, let's not act like everyone has the capacity for rage.
Of course.
And so I think somebody wrongs you in the wrong moment, and that rage, you can do it. Yeah, or if you feel entitled to something and you feel like somebody else is in the way of what you're entitled to.
Yeah.
I think that's when that happens. And I do think we definitely have countless people that have murdered. There's tons of unsolved murders.
I'm starting to worry because Tom said if you feel entitled, and it harkens me back to other conversations where he was like talking to Matt Rife, and he's like, they need to carry the bag, make them carry the bag. And now I'm worried about Tom's assistants because we know Tom always feels entitled. Does anyone know if any of Tom's assistants have disappeared? Because I'm sure there's many a times he felt entitled and they didn't do what he wanted or didn't treat him with the awe of a king, Anyways, someone look into the assistants.
There's so many people that have done it. What would be your tactic, you think? What would you go for?
Well, it's so interesting. I'd want to get someone in a situation where they could at least like it would be kind of a.
Did Tim go skiing? Tim, those are some big goggles, man. But you could see they have the outline right here, like goggle shape. I think Tim went skiing. I just don't see Tim skiing. That's why it's hard for me, you know? It's just like a ball.
Surprise to them. So maybe a hike
Yeah.
where you'd push someone off.
Yeah, but you got to do it like outside. You can't do it
I
like
would
in
love
Los
to
Angeles.
lure a shark
Yeah.
to eat a person I'm swimming with.
Well, the best.
Like if I was swimming with someone in a boat, pour blood out there and not let them back in the boat,
Yeah.
and then have a shark come eat them.
And also, if you can,
Because then it's I didn't do it.
if you took the boat, if you took a boat out,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I think the open water is the greatest place.
I'm a water guy. I'm an aquatic guy. I grew up by the beach. I
Yeah.
love it.
If you take somebody to the open sea, right?
Yeah.
And, oh, this is so great, Tim. I mean, I didn't know you knew how to sail. Oh, yeah, but you know.
Right.
And you just keep going. Now you're just like, I mean, there's nothing out there.
Nothing.
There's nothing out there. And then even if you said if they stand up on the, oh wow, and just fucking hit him in the back of the head, like no one's gonna find him. You know?
Dude, dying. My mother's friend Dennis died. He's an older man. He was drinking and smoking and just being him, and he had all kinds of issues.
Mhm.
He died on a boat.
He died on a boat.
I don't think he went right in the water, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
Bert and Tom.
I don't really have much to say. I'm a little shocked by all the just exquisite detail Tom has about all these things. I don't know what to say. But I'll say this. We're going to keep digging, folks, because there's something allegedly here. And that leads me to tell you part 3 will be coming soon. So stay tuned and we'll solve this together. Peace.